Good evening, friends. I express first honor and for giving me opportunity to carry out or further the discussion on equality. It is a very important factor at the present world. I express also my friends in entire wings of Anuru Anukampa, Archive of Bangladesh. My respect, my regards, and friendliness to listen what I want to speak on the topic I have chosen, Remembrance 9/11 hints equality. The horror is a past, but the remembrance brings the aspect of equality to the mankind. This is my title today. Remembrance 9/11 hints equality. The image equality, the vague meaning of that humanity in true sense understand, it is ever obscure in nature and adulterated by mankind, suitable to personal need and interest, to exploit, to force autocracy, to force dictatorship, to force energy, and ultimate is the terror. Now let us start the discussion. What is the significance of 9/11? Who have mobiles and other things? I have already posted my text to this site. They can refer and listen also, because it is typed in English, so that it will be convenient to you to read and listen what I say, and also you can question. Now the significance of 9/11, September 11th, 20 years back, disaster happened that was the result of a terror strike, shook the world. Every remote corner of a people start realizing what is terror. Prior to that, people are not actually convinced what is the meaning of a terror. India was citing, continuously shouting terror, terror, terror. People are saying, what terror? Particularly, I mean Western friends, they never realize with a notion that we are undefeatable, we cannot be defeated by any outside intervention, and terror is a false word. 9/11 changed that configuration all over the world, because the twin towers that burned to ashes, what happened? Death of 3,000 people includes entire world humanity, because it is a commerce center, world commerce center, and most of the world people, citizens were working. Many people, nations suffered actually human loss. They realized that If with so much of security in United States of America, this can happen, terror can strike at any corner of the world, and what it means? The means is that elevation of equality. It removes equality because it avoids the right of the people and punish to death of innocent. They are not directly involved with any world events. They take the right of the people to live, even if they are not concerned, they are not participating in any world events where the people who are raising terror, they suffered on account of these people. Anger. We don't care humanity, we don't care equality, we don't care compassion, anything. You kill, we kill. You kill us, we kill world. This happens. Now, let me elaborate further. Against humanity, sudden in a jolt, the plot was annihilate as many people innocent unaware at one strike to create fear of nation, human, and in particular intention, obey, otherwise die. Listen. Terror says, obey or die. No negotiation, no discussion, no democracy, nothing. Obey me or die. Can you accept this world? Silent, mute spectator. India crying like this. Almost half of my life I have seen this. And India suffered on account of that when a race like Kashmir Pandit were thrown out of their homeland, Kashmir. Kashmir, Kashmir, Kashmir. Everybody is saying Islamic State. It contains Hindus, Kashmir Pandit, original ancestral owner of the land, driven out. Till date they are lingering outside of their home by threat. It is not terror or what? Come here, we'll rape you, murder you. No government can control us. No government can control us. And what laughs? Feeling. Hindus. Are they not human? My question is, terror is the curse of mankind and it has no religion, no faith, no caste, no color, no race, no language. It knows only one language. It has only one color, anger, one language, yes or no. You tell yes, I submit, survive as a slave. Don't submit, die. Grave is ready. So, be equality of freedom, belief, practice of faith, culture, ancient past history was the purpose to erase completely and force humanity by gone power to surrender to dictates of terror. It denies permission to challenge the verdict of terror and blindly required to follow. Any dissent will bring strict penalty punishment bordering death. 9 by 11 highlights it was a deathly strike against equality. Terror has no religion, gender, language, face, region, and focus particular country, people, or race. It is broad threat to human character, born free with equal right to live with self-choice, to lead life. Every child, male, female, acquire birthright to one, the nation. Equal to one, the nation. I am a single ordinary person of my motherland. I was my nation, same as billion plus 130 million people share the responsibility. My share with the rest of the people is equal. I cannot say. Also, the land cannot say that your responsibility is nothing. No. It is absolutely equal that you must encounter your responsibility and also serve the motherland equally, and opportunity must be accorded equally. Both way. Denies permission, challenge, body terror, blindly required to follow any dissent will bring strict penalty punishment bordering death. 9 by 11 highlights it was a deathly strike against equality. See, terror has no religion, gender, language, face, religion, focus, particular country, people, race. It is a broad threat to human character, born free of equal right to live self-choice, to lead life. Every child, male, female, acquire birthright of their own nation. It is responsibility, duly service free, to choose no discrimination. Terror denies birthright, treats rest of the nation a mere slave to comply to dictates of a dictator. Just I am asking, how many nations have democracy in this world? How many people have the index finger with ink to choose the ruler or throw the ruler? Equality. Equality contest is only for namesake. Equality means democracy. Equality is the right to choose the leader. The vote must be right, means to throw the ruler out of the power if he does not perform. If he does not perform, throw him. I, as a commoner, without any defense, without any bayonet, without gun, I can remove the most powerful ruler at the center who controls 1 billion people overnight. Indian election for the Prime Minister, today counting start on the day by evening. The Prime Minister of India bite the dust if it is defeated by majority, by the common man. This is called equality, and this is the Remembrance Day 9 by 11, that if democracy will cross entire world. That question I am asking, how many nations enjoy this democracy? So you see our neighbor. The neighboring incident that throwing out of the world in utter shock. Is it a democracy? Is it the people's choice who chooses? No. Only God speaks. In road you see, in quarter you see, in highlands you see, in vehicles you see, in sky you see, in water in sea, everywhere there is a gun. Gun is the language of equality. Index finger. If it is slashed, if it is cut to pieces, how can equality will be afforded to the world? And mankind will be called as a developed, civilized in essence. Terror works for ism. You see, this is a very beautiful meaning, ism. What ism? Be in any religion, communism, socialism, milder communism, socialism, fascism, nothing is allowed there. Extremism, kill, terrorism, creates fear, revenge. You oppose, slaughter. That is revengeful. Victim, you have killed us, we will kill entire mankind. Victimization feeling, the wrong attitude. Victim, yes, punishment is definitely world will give. Mankind are not actually not to this thing. How Hitler was punished? Hitler was committed to suicide. World united to threat of Nazis. So this thing is the ism that terror works on that. Even it support ism notions, but choose as one like fellow, 1,000 paths world opens beautifully. There are hundreds of thousands of paths where world can follow. It is beautifully depicted that democratic meals has 100 options to accommodate these things. Different religions are there, different languages are there, different colors are there. Like America, several peoples are melting pot. World over people are migrating with different culture, language, taste, lifestyle, everything. But one nation, USA. Today we are remaining 9/8. How it is the melting pot of this thing. So democracy can have multiple ways. Thousands of ways of nicely accommodating, tolerating everything into one fold. What happened in autocracy? You choose one religion, survive. Not choose this religion, die. Or otherwise we will kill you. Forcefully convert you. If it is a failure, then we will eliminate you. Is it equality? Is it the religion preach? If I say it is a controversial statement, no. It conscience. What did Buddha tell? Bamiyan Buddha was blasted by cannon. A statue 1,000 years ago was constructed. Was he harming the Islamic culture? Attitude. Equality hurts people. Even Bamiyan Buddha, that is an international architecture, was blasted over the canon by a narrow mind who understand religion on a pipe. True religion never de-recognizes equality of every citizen to practice what he believes to and on his own choice. That concept is called secular. How many nations just equality must establish secular concept? If it does not entertain, they must perish. Automatically, this is narrow sentimentality never allows human mind to grow. So they shatter. Now, who desires human equality, wants equally preserved at all levels, must contribute to eliminate terror. It has no permission to live among world nations, the same as a rapist fit to offer the same fate. A rapist. Terror and a rapist are same. When a rapist comes, when a girl or a female appeals, save my identity, save my humility, save my modesty, utterly denied for lust. Terror replaces the word lust by power. I want power, I rape democratic right of the people and overload my intention, what I want to speak. Very harsh word. It pinches and bitter truth bites upon these people who speak this thing are very unpopular and they are called communal under one. They are branded communal, fundamentalist. We are not fundamentalists. Those are telling for equality, they are fundamentalist. Myopic life. Focused, terror-free mind. Free mind is inborn attitude. Initially, there is no wall like class. There is no like class. Upper class, middle class, lower class. No. When a child borns, they have same depth of richness within. God has given everything equal. Even to a blind child, born blind or incapacitated person, baby, it acquires same human attitude than the rest. The class, creed, right? How you are there. So all these things, and caste, then color, even region. Find free mind is inborn attribute. Initially there is no wall like us, creed, caste, color, even religion. Narrowness of social fabric, laid down burnt tendency of segregating children. You are a Hindu, separate. You are Muslim, separate. You are Christian, separate. You are Buddhist, separate. You are a male, separate. You are a female, separate. You are old, separate. You are a young, separate. Like us, why? Nowadays, education literacy drive, 50 years, 60 years people are coming to learn and qualifying at a matric level and BSc level in India. Education does not prefer any age difference. Why you separate to prepare a wall? What harms a Muslim and a Hindu and Christian studies together? Religion, okay, you talk them. They should practice as the parents do. Nobody denies that. But education has nothing in respect to religion. Education is for peace, love, care, sympathy, empathy, service, and skill to perform a job. That is, the human nature has to be taught through education. It has nothing to related to religion, class, creed, age, or gender. Nothing. Misunderstood, and once equality is established, all these walls will be dismantled. Heaven will accept this thing. That is, the question is that will the society, the senior most people will accept a homogeneous mixture of the students for education. I leave it to the conscience of the people. As long as exists terror, there will sprout gradually because of humiliation. You see, in our society, there is number one, humiliation. You are rich, I am poor, there is a poor. Humiliation comes. I am majority, I am a Hindu in India, he is a Muslim, he is a minority. I say, this is a Muslim, who should not untouched. This humiliation comes. He is a Christian, those they are once upon a time our occupier, and let them hate. They are not our motherland's culture. This humiliation comes. Humiliation creates that bitterness, discrimination. I have a temple, I discriminate the Hindus, except Hindus, no Muslim and Christians are allowed to enter. It happens in India. There is a major discontent because foreigners want to visit actually very ancient temples. They are devout. Why? You are telling it's a God temple. Maybe Hindus are practicing that, but if a Christian believes this, he has equal right. Once he proclaims, I trust Hinduism, I believe Hinduism, then allow him to the temple. See actually what is being written, see what is being scripted there, and what is the essence of the temple, what are the practices, letting him understand, then judge himself. Freedom in true sense, that choice after that is his one. No force, no conversion. You convert, otherwise suffer. This is called inequality. Allow him. You tell that Islam offers this. Accept, take. In Orissa, one of our founder of the state accepted Christianity. Madhusudan Das in Orissa is a prime freedom fighter who accepted Christianity because he find actually even if the occupier has the freedom, occupier has the religion Christianity, but thing is, he found as a knowledgeable person, Christianity offers better compatibility for him. Personal opinion, adapted. And nobody complained. He became a Christian and nobody complained. So that is the thing. Equality must be there. And many people in India, they accepted Islam. At present also, there are many also getting married to Muslim husbands, any women are accepting Muslim own husband and also taking Islam as their own religion voluntarily. Religion is never bad. Loving God is never prohibitory. Interpretation is killer. Interpretation, it differs from mind to mind to terror actually see through a periscope. Out of vision, kill. Within vision and the crossbar or the point, survive. No. It is a broad spectrum where accommodation is the concept of equality. Accommodation is the concept of equality to accommodate different impressions and coexist together. Then only world human race will survive, otherwise perish. Nuclear missiles will come up. Is it required one nuclear missile is required by one nation to eliminate another nation? One bomb was fallen on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Within minutes, 90,000 people vaporized. This shows actually 1,000 times the spectre of 9/11, where equality is destroyed because it is a kingly state, kingdom, dictatorial setup. All the peoples are in a dungeon under chain, acting on behalf of the dictator. Dictator is the criminal for the Second World War. But the original common citizen of Hiroshima, what they have done and harmed for United States to vaporize by a nuclear blast. And knowing that if you say no, they deserve to live, then how many nuclear bombs are currently preserved in arena of the world to eliminate one brothers? And why it is designed to brand these brothers as enemy? On what contest? Supremacy. I am the powerful, you surrender to me. I will exploit you, I will give you all your... Is it equality? Talking you see nothing. Convinced at what century, what millennium humanity will accept that ultimately Buddhism predicts. You tell or not, it happens a king of Nepal just rejected the kingdom, young wife, a pregnant wife, a kid on the bed, and left in the dead of the night to realize what is essence, equality of a human being. If you read through Buddhism, that will speak actually essence religion means equality, nothing. We read everything, we never behave in that way. We never, it sinks into our heart and we act accordingly. Speaking does not matter equality, it is a very emotional aspect. 100 times you tell something, it will be rejected. As I told, if you persist this thing, communal, fundamentalist, extremist, hardliner, all these things will be attributed to this, where opposite who speaks that himself is adamant not to cooperate, accommodate. Now, focus of terror-free mind How to focus, make it terror free. Free mind is inborn attribute. Initially, there is no wall like class, creed, color, even religion. Narrowness of social fabric laid down born tendencies to segregate children. Then youth later to different community will grow strong and lanes extended. The wall itself is the image of a terror where inhuman torture, deprived community faces, minority, tribe, caste. India has the course of caste. I am a Brahmin, upper caste. He is doing something as a scheduled caste, Dalit, all these things, words, and there is a class, and torture comes. Exploitation and torture. This is the course of our humanity. We admit, but request, fervently appeal people to correct mentality. No. They say something, behave different thing. A prime minister comes to a temple, a scheduled caste, by democracy elected, a scheduled caste becomes a chief minister, visit a temple. The moment he visits the temple, he has the power and nobody can obstruct. So he entered into the temple, but not authorized. A Dalit is not authorized to a temple which is called, he is a Hindu, but he is not calling as a sacred to go to temple and touch the god, idol. The moment he went and after he came back, entire temple was washed. Can you imagine? And quite learned people who have the education, they washed because a Dalit or so-called Dalit, I don't accept this thing. Scheduled caste people, lower class people, entered into the temple of the god, the temple is being washed back, it becomes sin. That day. And the community tolerate this. It happens everywhere. If a Muslim entered into the Hindu temple, it is washed, gets dirty. Rest is reverse is the same. God's abode is here. I am not preaching religion. God's abode is the world itself, the Abdul Kalam has told. The most auspicious time is now. Auspicious time is not sacred Hindu dates or any other dates. Abdul Kalam, our ex-president, told, now, otherwise it will be never. Now you realize equality, most fortunate time for the mankind and history, auspicious time for the mankind, and never it will happen once again. Language human inherit must be allowed to speak. Equality contest, all will be allowed. It's a different language. I am Oriya, I can speak in my language. Someone is Tamil. In India there are hundreds of languages, thousands of languages, and let them talk in their own language, mother's tongue. Not Hindi or English, that is, it has to be forced upon them. National responsibility recognized, nation has to recognize and accommodate all languages as a heritage of the nation and develop and support and protect. It should not see that it vanished from the earth. Develop and promote to integrate the nation. Each village, city, locality required to get a communication path. health facility, school, college study, there should be equal distribution of national asset allocation for development. This is a general concept of equality for the common person on behalf of a nation. They should get path, hospital, education, all this communication approach, and go abroad and touring various places, no distinction like that. Proper learning must start from for elders. At 70 people are going and learning and passing graduation, completing doctorate. And I am also learning to write English poems. I am an engineer, born engineer. Nowadays writing English poems, learning is so. Elders, youth, children, and cooperation, tolerance, friendship. True education, I highlight what it is. True education is not BSc mathematics, MS matriculation, BSc, MSc, physics, chemistry, geography, history, everything. But nothing teaches about love. Nowadays, nowadays people throw a stone, they will get angry. Why have thrown a stone? Love is not there. Love, tolerance, peace, the knowledge of what is the meaning of peace, appreciation of peace. Exactly, those are not in the study. I want actually, this is true education of human nature, how man should behave with normal human nature to accommodate, to tolerate, to cooperate, to endure, and distribute love, happiness, share own assets and other happiness and everything among others, like Mother Teresa of Calcutta. I will name one person for your example. She was a lady in Albania. And what happens, Catholic, and also she came to Calcutta, saw actually street children, no home, no orphan, and rotating, loitering there, untimely dying. Some leprosy are there, some destitute old persons are there. She just showed compassion to India, homed actually these poor children to her heart, created a shelter, and ultimately now is treated by Rome as the saint, incarnation of Lord. Because this I am highlighting is the essentially the human nature. He is acquiring from where? College and university. You tell me, use your conscience. Where Mother Teresa got this knowledge? From college, university. Any topic like physics, chemistry, mathematics, history, geography, like that. No. This is inside human nature. You have to develop true education is that which generates sense of equality. Because the world does not teach this true education, equality does not live. Democracy limits terror. Constitution offers equal voting right, free choice to elect representative legislature power. It offers opportunity to vote subject to eligibility, stand for election without caste, creed, faith, language, race, color, the most important gender and age. Terror hardly can raise its head, getting a viable medium to express opinion, protest, and share platform to rule. Only treachery, militancy, extremism in personal belief fails democracy, anarchy creeps into lives. There is a simple solution: rehabilitation. Who are poorer, who are migrants, who are sufferers, who are discriminated, who are humiliated masked like caste, creed, etc., religion or minority tag, all these things. They should be rehabilitated. Anger should not vanish. Rehabilitate with what? Rehabilitate with not money. Rehabilitation with self-prestige. Remember, capital, bold, underline. Don't, I have given millions of rupees, millions of USSs, millions of dollars we have destroyed. Yes. Gentlemen, you have donated millions of dollars to the poor countries. Have you accepted their personality as without humiliating them? Have you accorded the respectability at par with you as mankind? No. Decide the distinction 9 by 11 happen. Accept or reject me. I offer it to you free. This discrimination, I am superior, you are inferior. This discrimination creates anger, humiliation causes terror. Unsuccessful rehabilitation is required. You are equal to me in all respect. Give true sense this rehabilitation established, then error will be eliminated. I go to America and I get as a number 1 citizen of USA, definitely. But if I will be number 2 citizen, no. There will be a hurt within me, even if I am getting salary and homeland and everything, but it will be like this. Terror denies female population. Now I highlight this point, important. Terror denies female population half of the total proper share on ratio to share power to govern foreign policy, defense, what women should get. They to properly share the ratio because they are the half of the population of a nation. Everywhere, women population is a half of the nation. 90% over women, and there should be definitely on ratio. If there are 5 ministers male, then at least 3 ministers should be female. No. Domination. This is equality of women is discredited. Ratio to share power to govern foreign policy, women should take the foreign policy, defense also, and finance, business, industry, education, health, everything. Terror denies young women co-education. This is a equality, is a divide here. Co-education is a must because leadership comes. Women are superior than men in leadership, as Bangladesh President, Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, ma'am, Honorable President, Prime Minister, leads a country. This leadership over men or not? If the woman is the Prime Minister, leads a country, how a girl child will not sit along with a boy and read in the same class? Tell me. India, Indira Gandhi. We have never seen another lady Prime Minister like Indira Gandhi. Till days we are calling as Iron Lady. Many people are there after Sardar Patel of independent time, Iron Man. The next one is the Iron Lady. And nobody was iron. Everybody is soft. So, if a lady can be iron among the 100 million people, male and female, then why a lady can sit along with a boy to sit study? Leadership has to be exhibited over the boys. It hurts the ego. Women education, co-education is a must for equality, for the betterment of the nation. Terror, once national mission, is a burden on men's job. Three things actually terror tell. One is women are born to carry baby. You answer this. I am not saying. Are they mean to carry baby? Give birth to babies. 2. Women should be confined to home. Better manage home, not nation. You say take it. This is the dictation. Women should be inside home, not manage nation. Nation should be for the men. And 5. National duty, defense and everything you see. This is just like a snake, and we don't want to put a necklace, snake as a necklace to women's neck. Pretension. If it is so, Indira Gandhi was incapable. India knows. A billion Indian can say that Indira Gandhi was not able. Now, Bangladesh people can say that Madam Honorable Prime Minister is not able to administer this thing. There are several things. In Israel, there was a female Prime Minister, and in England, there was a Margaret Thatcher and other things. So many people, it is not this thing. Now, US Vice President is there. My point is that equal right must be accorded to women, not to accord the terrorist dictation. Before conclude I talk, let us focus equally must be understood properly in aspect. Slavery, subjugation turns human heart as a cruel, as a ferocious beast can kill, deprivation, and every sphere human must search predators to be isolated and treated as enemy of mankind. They must be defeated by world community united. Second, India decimated Jamindar concept. Legally heinous crime were being imparted by Satidaha system, social vice, bride burning, dowry, legal heinous crimes were trampled by law. Even divorce. Those things are establishing inequality as far as women are concerned. Child marriage depriving senior citizen property and maintenance inheritor. If a girl child there, he cannot inherit the father's property. All these things are there. These are inequality. Then divorce legally approved must be compensated to married women who usually lose rights, parental property, state in-law, state and in-law family must share cost deserted wife, orphans. Orphan what they have done? So they must be supported by the state as well as because of the family tragedy, but support state must provide along with the in-law family, not parental family of the girl. Minority caste tribal reservation must be accorded by constitution. Minority reservation. Once again, all minority reservation must be given. It is given in India, not written, but they observe. Minority reservation, then scheduled caste, tribal reservation, those are underdeveloped compared to the rest of this thing, rest of the people must be uplifted by reservation. Equality assurance is a copy of that. Thank you for me giving this opportunity to talk equality on scary past of 9/11 strikes today, September 11th, which showed equality, freedom is utterly meaningless for existence of terror under pseudonym. Today, I have written also a towering poem for this. Let me read. Please listen 1 minute. Pragmatism, call of the time precious. Pragmatism, call of the time precious. Reminiscence 9 September causes. Lace happen and freedom ambiguous. Equality, liberty and freedom ambiguous. Lace happen, terror strikes ferocious. Equality, liberty and freedom ambiguous. Root cause of malicious alteration neat. Twist equally meaning true sense neat. True sense heat. Where bias, myopic thinking process it, misconstrues ethical divinity to defeat. Divine services, woman emancipation, health, hygienic pregnancy satisfaction, co-education, equal right, enable leap, women participate, strong leadership, women power, cement bricks fortress. Fortress freedom lays crumbles fresh. Higher education, skill, girl, child, master, future kid acquire knowledge better. Future kid acquire knowledge feature. Character of child, future citizen better. Fast teach birth, terror forget mother. Terror forgets mother. They are inferior, stay in home. Giving birth a child to see that the own son will put in a chain and keep the mother inside the home. This is called culture and civilization. You angry upon me. I protest because my nation is a democratic country. I protest that mother and motherland, universal motherhood, they are the supreme to be respected like God. Who respects his mother as God, he is truly obeying God. If he does not obey his mother, he is not obeying Lord. Not even atheist. He should be a criminal who is not respecting his mother. That I am reading the very essentially all these meanings. First, teach birth. First teacher is birth. On birth is a mother. First teach birth. Terror forgets mother, the first teacher. Mother's care, compassion, her quality. Son, horrible question, doubt capability. Doubt capability. Feel humans, mother less discriminate. Equality flow from her heart dominate. Mother, motherland trust her children. Mysterious world kids betray forsaken. deprive her rights, confines cruel heart, feel ashamed, look beautiful, veils fat. Put a cotton. Can you cotton a motherland? Motherland means in nature, can you? It is very naked and beautiful also. Cover it under a cloth. That which is God created beauty must open itself. Modesty must be kept. You don't modify this thing that you want naked. No. Keep modesty of the mother with cover, just like the further. Berduer. Further. The greens. This is the cover of the mother. Ornaments are river. Cloth is the green. There is a cover. But you are uncovering mother, really. Diminishing forest. And the rest of the poems I am writing. Just 2 minutes. Emotional. I have written this thing today for you. Pale human nation give shelter. Last discriminate caste verbal fails human breed nation give shelter. Surprise word human mind will suffer divine glory. Tell peace, love, sympathy. Wall separates, poor pleads for empathy. This wall, and that I have told. Curse of mankind, terror, action, dictator, deprive freedom, equality, cruel torture. Poverty, illiteracy, jobless youth accept, deprivation, discrimination, all humiliate. Vain anger, hatred, burns mind, inflames, mission stand, God's creation blames. Struggle human fittest for survival best eons, human courage, equal gift, interest. Fight and fight, success distribute. That success, if you get out of fight, distribute. Poor, sick, weak mind survive, substitute. Root cause of terror disappear, realize, equally brother, sister. Every woman, today India saw 3 rapes at the time. India is jerking. One is 8, another is 12, another 30, like that. Gang rape. Every minute a woman is getting raped all over the world. Every second. Sorry, I correct myself. Is it a brotherly, sisterly feeling? We are thinking at all girls as our own sister. Absolutely no. That is called equally brother, sister, unique to crystallize. Dismantle lowering walls, dismantle towering walls. So the wall is you are Christian, you are Muslim, you are Hindi, you are Buddhism, you are Brahmin, you are Kshatriya, Jadab, you are peasant, all those scheduled caste like that. All these things. You are Buddhist, or Christian. Dismantle this wall, and this is the Oriya in Bengali, Tamil, Telugu, regional disparity. He is a Bangladeshi, he is a Pakistani, he is a we are world citizen, all are same. I am having all these friends all over the world as friends. Esteemed friends, I every night post actually esteem with regards. Dismantle towering walls, Inferno dates. Inferno 9 by 11 dates. 9 September revisit terror predates. Solemn pledge, towering equality exists. Greed, hatred, jealousy ends, sane resist. Who resist? You say equal, true, freedom, democracy, secular. Equal is true freedom. Democracy, secular, east, west, north, south, nations should declare. So, friends, I am completing my talk today. Tell me if you have any questions on that points I have discussed, raised, and discussed elaborately. I may also answer in the group on remark suitably as I think. You accept or not, it is a free choice. I thank Honorable Compa, Administrator, Ma'am and Sir, both very dear to me. My most regards, and you have given me opportunity to talk and take almost 1 hour, 9 minutes. Thanks a lot. I conclude my talk. Best wishes. Good night. Thanks.